If you're new to the travel industry, you might have heard of terms like GDS, API, CRS, PNR, and you might have wondered what exactly do those terms mean, right? Well, these are the travel tech terms which I'm going to discuss in today's video. So, hi everyone, welcome you back to my channel Travel Insights with Nilima. Let's get started. One of the most important term in the travel industry is GDS, Global Distribution System. A GDS is a platform that connects the travel suppliers like the airlines, hotels, car rentals with the online travel agencies or the travel sellers. Some popular GDSs are Amadeus, Travelport, and Sabre. Second commonly used term is PNR, passenger name record. When you book a flight, a reservation record is created. A PNR consists of passenger's name, travel details, ticket information, as well as the contact information of the passengers. A PNR is usually identified by a six-character booking reference number. You can think of it as a digital file that records your travel details. Third important term is a CRS. CRS stands for Central Reservation System. A CRS is the reservation system used by the airlines or the hotels or the travel sellers to manage their bookings. While the GDS distributes inventory, it is the CRS where the inventory is managed. Fourth term is OTA. OTA stands for Online Travel Agency. An OTA is a website or a mobile app where the passengers or the travelers can go ahead and book the travel products online. Examples of OTA is Expedia.com, MakeMyTrip.com, Booking.com, and so on and so forth. Fifth important term is API. Now, API, simply put, is a way where different systems, communicate with each other. When you search for a flight on a travel website, API helps you retrieve the flight schedules, the timing, the fares, as well as the availability. And this example is not just for flight. The API helps in case of hotels as well as cars. Without APIs, many online travel bookings would not be possible. Sixth important term is NDC, New Distribution Capability. NDC is a modern data standard developed by IATA, and it allows airlines to distribute richer content directly to the passengers. Many airlines are already moving towards NDC based distribution. I have covered a lot of videos on NDC. You can click on the link above and go ahead and watch those too. Seventh term used in the airline industry is fare rules. Fare rules define the conditions attached to a particular ticket. Fare rules will suggest if the fare is refundable or non refundable, if there are any cancellation charges, if there are any, you know, uh, date change charges, and you would also be able to know about the baggage allowances. Always check fare rules before booking a flight because the cheaper fare might come up with much more higher restrictions. Eighth important term is ancillary services. Ancillaries are the additional services that is sold with the main travel booking. Some of the examples could be extra baggage, meal selection, travel insurance. For many airlines, ancillary revenue has become a major source of income. Let's also understand the ninth important term, which is dynamic pricing. Now, what exactly does dynamic pricing mean? Dynamic pricing means that the travel price would change based on demand, seasonality, competition, and availability. That's why the same flight can cost different on different days. It's all, based on supply and demand. The 10th term we will discuss right now is revenue management. Revenue management is the strategy that the airlines and hotels, incorporate to generate more revenue. The simple goal is to sell the right product to the right customer in the right place at the right time. I mean, that is the reason why the pricing is constantly changing in travel. So, we just discussed the most important 10 terms in the travel industry that every beginner should know. If you're starting your journey in the travel industry, understanding these terms will definitely give you a very strong foundation. You can let me know in the comments below which travel term you would like me to explain in detail so that I can cover it in my next video. I hope this video helps and do not forget to give me that like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video.